and gentlemen, welcoming for her opening remarks here at the inaugural Values for Daily Living International Conference, the President of Values for Daily Living International, Mrs. Sandra.
This year's conference theme is Take It Back. Building today for a greater tomorrow. I mean, this is the right time to talk about values. How best we can bring back values first to our homes, to the school, and to the society. I want to share a little story about values for daily living. I'm sure most of us here do not know so much about VDL and how we got here. VDL was first a book I wrote because of my passion to help students inculcate values. When if was reading my citation, I didn't just attain that height. I was raised in a family. My mom she's a retired principal. My dad is late. He was the head of HUD, prelim in IMT. I came from a family where we uphold values so strongly. And growing up and being a mom, I became so worried about things that I started seeing around. I know some of these things have been there even when our parents were older, but the decadence, like I always say, is visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. You will see the decline is so massive. But that passion came as a mom, and I'm like, I like my children to all the things I'm seeing around. I like it to be in this society, and what's going to happen? What do we do? And my husband would always tell us that when you have a problem, think of a solution to that problem. And I was so bothered with that present situation. That was what gave birth to my book, Values for Daily Living. I started taking the message of values to where I felt it matters the most. I was taking it to schools, to students. I was also reaching out to parents. That was what came about my platform, the Parent Conclave. Because as a parent, you cannot give what you don't have. So having been exposed, being raised by intentional parents, I was like, maybe I could call young moms together. Let's see how we can actually parent intentional parenting. So from that book, I was always on the radio, talking online, spreading the message of values. What was a book, or seemed to be a book, evolved from being a book and it became a movement. A movement geared towards restoring all positive moral values in our society. It shook me how far we've gone with VDL, the impact we've made in students' life, helping students inculcate solid values, partnering with schools, not just within Enugu. Outside Enugu, we have several schools using the book to help students inculcate values as well. And beyond Enugu, the book is in Russia, Poly, Canada, in UK, in America. We believe that one child at a time, one family at a time, society will become a better place. So from what was a book, it became a movement, and we have so many initiatives springing up from these values for daily living. Today, it is an organization. And today, we are unveiling the inaugural annual conference of this organization to share what we do, what used to be, and what we are looking at, the future we see. Our focus is to create awareness, to help parents stay intentional, the students as well, to inculcate values. Just like I said, this is not an ordinary conference. These students sitting here, I'm so in love with all of them because I can't wait to see what they will become. During the course of this campaign, one strategic campaign we do is that we write the annual essay contest, Values for Daily Living essay contest. So all the students you see here, some of them, about 20 of them, are the awardees of this essay contest. And like I said, it's a form of campaign for us. And we asked the question, because of what we noticed was going on, like if we said, the Mburu Miri, the Yahoo Yahoo, nobody wants to work hard again. Our students don't want to work hard. I remember those days how I used to go to Balogu, I'll get money, I'll go to Balogu market and I'll be selling things in school, you know. But these days our girls form so big, they don't care, everybody just want the way, you know, they just want to make it, no matter how. Or someone stood and said, maybe I can be an inspiration to tell this young world there is a way. Even the Bible says there is a way to the city. There is actually a way. If we can follow the right path, we can actually get to the right destination. So, the essay contest went on and the students participated and we asked the question. And this question is, why are teenagers tempted to experiment with drugs? And what are the common strategies they can use or they can employ to reduce peer pressure and make meaningful and healthy decisions? We got our students thinking. Everybody was researching. It's a campaign, we are raising an awareness. Most of them that have researched on this essay topic are now intentional and aware of what drug can do to them. And by the grace of God, I know it will deter them from getting deep into it. That's a form of campaign for us. And another thing we try to do is that we try to make the inculcation of values attractive. Where we promote literacy and numeracy, we should promote moral-based activities that way. Now we have juicy prizes as much as we can afford for students that have made it. The first, second, and third position will be going with some cash reward. Even the rest will also be going with some consolation prizes. We're also going to have given certificates of participation, a medal. And another unique thing we are doing for them because we want them to be proud of what they are doing. All the students here, the 20 students, will become the ambassadors of Values for Daily Living International. And you clap for them. As an ambassador, we're intentional to make sure that these children uphold their values. Now we are working very closely with them. You need to impact your community wherever you are positively. And we'll be having the faces of these ambassadors in billboards in up to 5 states in Nigeria. Can you clap for us? So, we want to make it interesting. We want to make it spicy. So this is what I'm taking time to, because most of you don't really know what VDL is all about. That is why I'm trying to take time to explain this and appreciate these students, especially those that came from far places. You all are welcome. We'll also be having other activities like the panel session, where we'll be discussing how we can actually revive morals, taking it back home, back to school, and to the society at large. You can't wait to hear the wonderful line of speakers we have here. So please just sit down, relax. The rain actually obstructed a lot, but I thank God for everything. It's going on well. People are connecting online. Our state is connecting online. So many states, they are all here watching online. We are live. We are live. They are all happy and eager. I also want to appreciate them live now. Benue State, Kwara State, the commissioner for Benue, Kwara, I'm so grateful. I mean, the push, the commitment to see the participation by their students is just amazing. Can you clap for them? So, I welcome you all once again to Values for Daily Living International Annual Conference. Thank you.
I think